JYC Japan.
Hello guys. I'm Ken, an official driving instructor. Today, we are going to study the written test for Class 2 license. In Japan, Class 2 license is needed to drive passengers' vehicles such as taxis and buses. Since January 2024, English written test is available at all prefectural driver's license test center. This makes much easier for all foreigners in Japan to get a Class 2 driver's license. The contents of Class 2 written test include rules about taxi and bus drivers in addition to questions of Class 1 license. Today, we are going to study with Ashika, who is trying to take the Class 2 license written test.
Hello. I already have a Class 1 Japanese driver's license and I'm studying Class 2 for my future job. It's a good opportunity for foreigners like me to be able to take the written test in English. Let's work together and get this done.
In this video, I'm going to pick the questions specialized in contents of Class 2. In the actual Class 2 written test contains the contents of Class 1 Karaman and Hanman test. If you are trying to the Class 2 test, you need to study Karaman and Hanman test too. You'd better study again with our other videos. Now, let's get started. A taxi driver is allowed to carry passengers over the riding capacity of the car if asked by a passenger because a driver needs to obey a passenger. Correct answer is false. That kind of rule doesn't exist. Drivers must not drive a car over the riding capacity.
Riding capacity varies depending on a car, right? How can I know it?
You can confirm the riding capacity with an inspection certificate of the car. Maximum riding capacity includes a driver of the car.
I see, but what should I do if a customer asks?
You must refuse it. All cars are designed to be able to turn and stop safely within maximum riding or loading capacity. If a car exceeds the maximum riding capacity, it's easy to lose control of the car. As a professional driver, you need to refuse to exceed the capacity in order to save passengers' life. If you break the rule, a driver will be punished.
Put safety first before business.
That's right. Next. A taxi driver should open the door right before the taxi stops so passengers can get out of the taxi smoothly. Correct answer is false. Taxi and bus drivers must not open the door until the vehicle stops completely to drop off the passengers. The driver needs to confirm the safety around the vehicle after the vehicle stops, then open the door.
I think you can get out of the vehicle smoothly if the door opens before the vehicle stops. Is it prohibited?
If a passenger falls off a moving vehicle, it causes a serious accident. The person could be hit by following car. Police and military might do so, but it's prohibited on passenger transportation.
Put safety first before smoothness.
Next. A driver of one-man operation vehicle is allowed to give a necessary order to a passenger disrupting the order in the vehicle. Correct answer is true. That's true. Bus and taxi drivers have to carry passengers safely to the destination and try to maintain order in the vehicle. Drivers are allowed to refuse a passenger who doesn't obey the driver's order.
Is it allowed for a driver to make a passenger off the vehicle? Like I can't carry you anymore.
It is. You have to.
What is disrupting the order? What kind of action is prohibited in a passenger vehicle?
Well, there are some. For example, smoking, drinking spree, and selling products to other passenger and so on. You might be kicked off the vehicle if you bother other passengers. Be careful.
I see. Drivers have power to maintain the order of the vehicle.
That's true. It's hard for a driver to drive safely if inside of the vehicle is not peaceful. For your information, one-man operation vehicle is called one-man car in Japanese.
One-man car sounds like one-seater car.
This is Japanese English. If you see one-man car in the test, it means one operation vehicle.
Okay.
Next. If a taxi driver notices the brake failure of the taxi while driving, the driver can continue driving to the destination and fix it at the destination only if the destination is not far away and the vehicle is controllable. Correct answer is false. You must not drive a car with failed brakes. If you notice the brake failure while driving, you must pull over your vehicle in the safe spot immediately and stop driving.
Do I need to stop driving even if I'm almost the destination and car is moving?
In this situation, you must stop your car immediately. Brake is one of the most important parts to drive a car safely. Driving a car with failed brake causes serious accident. Drivers are responsible to passengers' life. Proper judgment is required, especially when carrying a passenger.
I understand.
Next. A bus driver is not allowed to talk to someone else about unrelated topics to work. Correct answer is true. Bus driver is not allowed to talk about something unrelated to work while the passenger is in the bus. But this regulation is limited to buses designed to carry 11 people or more.
Really? Outside of Japan, I often see a bus driver having a chat with passengers while the bus is in motion. But it's prohibited in Japan.
Taxi drivers are allowed to do so. But drivers of buses designed to carry 11 people or more need to pay extra attention to the situation around. That's why having an unnecessary chat with someone else is prohibited.
I got it.
Ashka, how were today's questions for Class 2?
I realized there are detailed rules in Japan more than I expected. I didn't know the bus drivers are not allowed to have a chat with passengers. But every rule is for carrying passengers safely. I totally understand.
You are right. Everything is for safety. Carrying human lives is a very important job. I want you all to be a good driver with a professional attitude. Hospitality is also important for business. But carrying passengers safely to the destination is the first priority. It's a mission of the professional drivers. Let's work together and get this done.
I got it.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video helps you to pass the test. You can do it. Give us a big like, don't forget subscribe. See you next video.